Sometimes it can be that at the beginning, when you start practicing, it becomes even more wilder than before. Sometimes people get a little bit, people have no experience. They think that, oh, maybe I'm something going wrong, something terrible is happening, because I'm trying to calm down and becoming more wild. Actually, it's a very good sign. It's the first sign, like a torrent from a steep mountain. Then it becomes slowly like a river from the narrow gorge, then like a great river, then finally into the placid ocean. Slowly there's a process of taming the mind. And gradually as mind settles in the mind, then the stability develops. That means then you have more control of your mind, your thoughts and your emotions. You're not completely, because normally thoughts and emotions come, we become that. Sometimes even we don't realize it's thoughts and emotions, we just become that. We don't even be aware. Like when you're angry, we don't even know we're angry, we're just angry. There's no awareness at all. You understand? You completely lose your sanity, reason. No wonder you become insane and very unreasonable, because you've lost reason. But as you develop this, you see, bringing mind back to the breath, bringing mind back to the breath, gradually mind settles in the mind. Gradually mind settles in the mind. And gradually out of that, then the calm abiding, then calm in the peace of your mind. Really, then you begin to see peace. Then you begin to experience contentment. Then you begin to you begin to enjoy yourself. Because before that, you did not know how to enjoy yourself. Because sometimes people, they don't want to be by themselves because, and even by yourself, you don't remain quiet. You put on the music, you put on the radio, you put on the television. Just noise to keep you company. That's why sometimes meditating, just remaining quietly for a few moments, it scares people, just to be quiet. But when you really, really learn that, then it becomes this wonderful solitude. It's wonderful, wonderful solitude. Really, real bliss, peace, serenity, tranquility, and peace in which you relax. You are not. You really relax. I think we have never relaxed properly, deeply. It is only then we really relax. So, therefore, first there's really peace, stability. And then, when your mind settles, then from that clarity comes. Clarity, insight, wisdom, understanding. In this process, all the distortions dissolve. You understand? The reality appears. In fact, after the practice of calm abiding, actually really then the distortions dissolve, then you begin to perceive the reality and see things more truly as it is. And then when you are like that, what is amazing, when you reach to that level of, after the calm abiding, and when you experience this, you see, the calm abiding, then what happens? It's like almost, you see, it's like the grasping has gone out of order. I often say to people, it's a bit like, when you have this non-stick pan, when you fry things, it doesn't stick. Like your mind becomes non-stick. Whatever comes, it doesn't stick because there's no grasping. So you can fry anything, everything on your mind. Really, actually it's amazing. Then your perception, there is really a way of being, which in fact, if I would say, but now as I am now, like where I perceive is quite different. there is actually no grasping and into perception. Do you understand? Then things become clearer and clearer, deeper and deeper. From that comes greater and greater understanding and greater love. Love. And greater appreciation, devotion, faith, compassion. And what it really brings is make you into a better and better human being. Really sign or the mark of the practice is that you become a better and better person. It tames your ego. And you have more wisdom, you have more compassion, more love. In fact, the amazing thing is, really, it brings love. In fact, when you really look into the teachings, like sometimes you see, when I receive teaching from my masters, that sometimes when they really reveal these very profound teachings, often you see, you just can't help but weep with appreciation. Because you find in the teaching, it's just love, just compassion, just wisdom, so much love. There's so much, you just love the teachings. In fact, when after my first book came out, Tibetan Book of Living came out, when I was touring the United States, when I was giving a talk in Philadelphia, a woman came up to me and said that, I don't know how you did it, but the book loved me completely. And I was really grateful because then I realized she understood what the teachings are. Teachings about love, the love of the Buddhas, love of the masters. That love is for you. In fact, I found the teachings love you. By loving you, it actually brings the love in you, evokes the love in you. You see, you understand? It like unearths it, bring the love in you, and then in turn that love comes and loves you. In fact, when you really realize the nature of mind, when a certain experience of the nature of mind comes, it's the most profound love. It's the love that God is made of. For example, in Christianity, the most important, I remember one hermit in Spain. She used to remain in a hermitage for many, many years. And Dalai Lama really wanted to meet the hermit and really practice in Christianity. And he went to see him. And he asked him, Dalai Lama was very direct. He said, what do you do there for 3 years in a hermitage? And he said, I just meditate on the love of God. And he said in such a way that he was really inspired. That I said, this is another way of practicing the same truth. So it's very much, you see, when you really discover this nature mind, it's love, the divine love. And from that love comes limitless love for all beings, and limitless compassion, and limitless wisdom. Then that gives meaning in life, hope in death. And through that compassion, we can transform even suffering into an act of compassion. Very much.